wider, a little more protection, a little more D3O, some neoprene. What's new in the EFlex 7 chest protector? Similar shape, similar feel to the EFlex 6, but we've got some new features and we're going to talk about them today at the Hockey Shop Source for Sports, Goalie Utopia, with Cam, who's going to walk me through the new EFlex 7 chest protector.
Yes. I mean, we should talk about the presence and the fit of it right off the bat in terms of how it sits on the shoulders. That's one of the biggest differences I find between this and the EFlex 6 in terms of that presence of the goalie. So you get more of that like rounded, a little bit more narrowish shape kind of with the 6. This definitely changes your presence in that. A little bit wider, a little bit more aggressive.
Is it going to make me look bigger?
Yes.
I got to be honest.
That's basically exactly what I was getting at.
I kind of feel like I look huge in the EFlex 6 already, so I'm upgrading. You know me, I'm all about, like, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, but, I mean, I'm a
What do you call it? Cheating.
It's not cheating.
It's not cheating.
No. If you're going to look bigger, I'm in.
Yes.
I'm in.
So one of that's
How do they do that?
cap off one of the biggest differences for sure. So the way that those extra, we'll call it shoulder pieces, shoulder extensions kind of come out and give you that extra coverage, A, to provide protection. So they're not just there to make you look bigger, but B, that's what they do. They do make you look a little bit bigger. Shoulder floaters, they've changed the design and the taper of it a little bit more as well. So this gives us, again, that little bit more of that kind of triangle, reverse triangle look, I would say.
And we can see underneath, little extra D3O.
D3O makes its return to the chest for sure, all the way throughout. I really like the way that the chest kind of segmented some of this protection, for example, that allows that flexibility of the chest. I mean, it is called an EFlex chest, so it better be flexible.
Right, so when you pull the arms in the front here, you're not going to have any gathering. Everything will sort of move.
Exactly. It's moving with you, not against you, I think is the big call out for sure.
Adjustability with the shoulder, you can sort of pull it out to the side and make that sit even wider, although there'll be a little more neck exposure, or you can pull it in. Again, find that combination for you in terms of presentation, but also range of motion for the mask. So when you're tracking down on pucks, you're not getting interference. I like that this is segmented. And as much as it presents big, it's nice and thin. Like, it's not going to be a lot of mask interference with this shoulder floater. But again, adjustability to move it around.
So adjustable arms too as well. I'll my Velcro to get us up and down, find your fit for sure inside the chest protector.
Arms feel a little wider and beefed up too.
I would say just more protected. It's probably the right word to put it. Like, it is a substantial difference between this and what I feel a 6 in terms of for where the protection sits. The arm and the cap has changed. No more neoprene sleeve on the inside. Kind of hard to see. Another big improvement is just that little nylon grab loop as well.
Pull it up.
Be able to slide your arms on a little bit easier.
I kind of like, I'm going to be honest, I kind of like the neo. I know you're telling me most people didn't, but I liked the neoprene in the elbow before, but I'm a weird guy.
Yes. That tough thing with that neoprene sleeve is that a lot of guys would slide their arm through and be on top of it rather than actually going through that sleeve. Exactly.
Neoprene does feature on the wrist wrap.
Correct.
So a lot of adjustability in here, little extra protection with the flaps over the back. So you're in a reverse or you get your hand up, you can, you've got that extra protection.
Yes.
And again, through here, nice and wide and protective.
Yeah, and a bit more beefed up and wrapped around on the side as well. So,
I think I said beefed up and bigger.
I did. You did? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Continuing to the back, we do see that Air Tech
suspension system.
Yes.
So I don't know if it's, a little harder plastic. You've got the mesh liner inside, so it's supposed to be very breathable. I just find it's the way it sits over the shoulders on the back, to me, is a big part of the presentation. The firmness of this and the way they've structured this allows it to sort of keep its shape over the shoulder. And the way you set it up, again, it's not going to sag. It's going to sit nice and big over the shoulders.
All right. Back to the front. A couple more features to quickly call out. We do see the legendary CCM side tabs that integrate with CCM pants specifically because they have those little snap clips.
You can snap them in if you want to tuck it.
Exactly. You don't have to use that. You can use anything. This still will work with another pant.
You've got your flap on the front.
Tie down. This front flap is removable. Something in years past it wasn't. And
you know what I do?
What's
Keep
that?
it in, but then the other one was a little longer. Keep it in, but just tuck it a little extra, little thicker belly protection.
There you go. No right or wrong answer here. And this chest protector and find, it does both. You're not going to be pigeonholed to say, okay, tuck versus untucked, for example.
Adjustability, yeah.
Exactly. So you're going to be able to find your fit. So
we talked about adjustability in the shoulders. I already showed you this one, but there's also a second layer under here. Again, we talk about the way that air knit. You can really sort of change that significantly with that adjustability. And then combined with that, you can make this fit a lot of different ways.
correct.
Okay. CCM EFlex 7 chest protector new for this year. They have it in stock. Does that mean the EFlex 6 is on sale?
Sure it does.
So make sure you check them out at the Hockey Shop Source for Sports at hockeyshop.com. If they got any questions, Cam.
604-589-8299 or 1-800-567-7790 or thehockeyshop.com. Don't worry. I'll be flexible, and you can too with the new EFlex 7.
Ooh, I'm just going to leave it at that.